Good morning. Welcome back to Team Pajamas. I apologize for the small haul yesterday. I may be able to rectify that. Let's see. Look at this lovely, looks like swamp water or mud. This is Polterspice by Brutaliteas. Let's see what it has in it. Toasted mate tea, rooibos tea, cinnamon, ginger, orange, cloves, cardamom, dark chocolate chips, ginger varietal, natural pumpkin, chocolate, hazelnut, and vanilla flavors, and marigold flowers. It's like I said, this would have been good for Dia de los Muertos, but lately I've only been able to do. I'm doing reviews on Tuesdays and Wednesdays when I go grocery shopping, and not other than otherwise it's usually Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. So basically 3 times a week, depending on when the first one hits. That's that lovely murky combination. It says use 1 to 1.5 teaspoons per 8 ounces of water and steep for 3 to 5 minutes at 195 degrees. And I don't know how hot that is. I've been using my tea kettle. I don't have the electric kettle anymore. This is very complex. I get the chocolate, some cardamom, the cardamom and the hazelnut play well together. They kind of blend, kind of meld together just a little. And I'm getting the cinnamon. Maybe a hint of clove and ginger mixed together, possibly. I'm looking for the pumpkin. Okay, it's finishing with pumpkin. And when it's a complex blend like this, if you don't shake it up, even if you do shake it up, you never know exactly. So you can see the marigold flowers in it. You don't know. That's the beauty of these teas like this. You don't always know what your cup is going to taste like because it's mixed all in the bag, and you might get more of something one time and more of something another time. So it does make it kind of a fun surprise. I love their teas, and I'm looking forward to trying the personalities. I have some tea in my cart, and hopefully I will be able to afford to try those as well. There's a ginger peach one and a couple other ones that sound interesting. Again, those aren't spooky, but those are cat themed, which also goes along with the channel just a bit because ever since I got Skitty, it's been cats on here. And in case anybody's wondering about the dolls in the background, we have Belladonna's the girl, Hemlock is the boy. I custom did those myself with blank bodies from Joanne, which no longer exists. So finding new bodies is going to be hard. That sounded bizarre. And then the little guy on my dresser is a porcelain doll that I turned into a goth little boy. I don't have a name for him yet. I think I had a name at one point, and the name escapes me, so I have to come up with one for him that's appropriate. And then the stained glass was one that my late sister-in-law made. It was called, I think, Found Treasure. And then the coffin was made by someone who I'm not on speaking terms with anymore. His name was Frankie Brake, I think, or something like that. He claimed to make the shelves, but they look rather mass-produced, so I'm kind of questioning the fact that he actually made those. It's possible. It's entirely possible. And the dolls are sitting on wooden crates that I bought at the store where I work. And the curtain this year is the cat and moon from my old place in Albuquerque that I bought again at Joann. And the spider runner I got with one of my Halloween hauls back in the past. The material is from my late sister-in-law's cloth stash. She used to make costumes for the Ripon High School and Ripon College. And so she always had plenty of wonderful material. And I wanted that one because it was orange with skulls. And I turned two of the other remnants of material I got from her into pillow covers. So I have 2 Halloween pillows on my bed now that are covered with fabric I got from her. So that's the story on those. And I'm not sure what else I'm seeing over there right now on my dresser. That's my sweater I'm going to wear Thursday. Well, tomorrow. That's my sweater for tomorrow. It was a hoodie sweater, but I cut the hood off because when I moved to my new store, they didn't allow hoodies. So I cut the hoods off of a few shirts and sweatshirts I like, just so I could wear them to work, only for them to change the dress code a few years later. Go figure. I'm feeling a little more rested today, still a tad under the weather. I'm probably coming down with a cold or the flu or something. Plus stress at work. They keep changing the rules. And blah! All I will say is they have a hard time getting employees, but they keep changing the rules to make it harder to keep employees. That's all I'm saying on that one. And they just get more draconian as time goes by. I'm dearly looking forward to retiring in 4 years. Definitely. And if Professor M is lurking on this video, yes, this is what I look like for teen pajamas. I typically wear whatever unusual pajamas or old t-shirts, whatnot, I have for pajamas, and sit down with a hot cup of tea, usually a new tea that I've ordered. Oh, I just saw a squirrel. That's the epitome of ADHD right there. I don't know if I have it, but I saw a squirrel out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, whoa! Yes. Anyway, so that's it, Professor M. I literally do tea and pajamas. My hair is a bit of a mess because, well, when it was the mohawk, it was more wispy looking. And it's still wispy looking because the short parts are where my hair was shaved. So I am dearly thinking about getting my mohawk back. Although, as I've said before, I am looking into exploring the joys of headbands. Although I can wear headbands with them when I have a mohawk, so that's not a problem. Except for the band part here, it doesn't get hidden very well. Well, it does unless I comb my hair forward, so that technically works. But like hair clips on the sides, can't do that. Like you pull your hair up on the side and just clip it. I can almost do that, and that was kind of fun. But I miss the whimsy goth thing I love to do, which is pull my mohawk back in a ponytail and slap a bow on my mohawk. I can find a way to do a hair clip or a bow, just one. And occasionally, when the mohawk was wider, I could do hair clips to a certain extent. So, ooh, we got chocolate chips on the bottom here, I think. No, that's cloves. My tea ball doesn't work as well as it used to. I need a new one. So, the tea, it's a wonderful complex tea. It looks like swamp water, which kind of makes sense because in Poltergeist, people do disappear into random weird puddles. So it looks kind of like puddle water, pond water, swamp water. Again, like I said, it's very complex. I'm not getting close because there were little pieces of clove floating in the bottom of the cup. You could sit there for a while and pick apart all the flavors that you're finding in the tea. And as I said, it will be slightly different every time because we can only do a teaspoon. You'll get different combinations of herbs and tea. So, I'm not sponsored by Brutalities, but I ordered them a lot ever since the Matter Hatter tea review. Sent me the first bag of Rocky Road Picture Show, and the rest is history. Oh, excuse me, my goodness. I have no idea where that came from. That is your blooper for today. Okay. So again, Polterspice by Brutalities. I highly suggest you buy it. It will not give you the hiccups. That just came up out of nowhere for no good reason. Yes. And you can find them on Facebook and Instagram at Brutalities. And you can also find their other company, Personalities, there as well. If you're a cat lover or just like punny teas, give them a try. I know I'm going to as soon as possible, and you know I will share them with you here. So on that note, I need to wrap this up because I have dishes to do and clothing to put on because today is laundry day and dish day. Yesterday was going to be dish day as well, but I just didn't have the energy. And as you can hear, I'm still not 100%. Like I said, between change in weather, it's basically change in weather, coming down with something, probably a head cold because my sinuses are a disaster. And job stress. So between stress and the weather and just flat out coming down with whatever's going around, I'm not going to be 100% probably all winter, but I will be here. So on that note, if you like these videos with or without hiccups, give this a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit the bell once. If you want notifications as to what other lunacy this whole zombie bat is going to come up with, hit the bell second time. And as always, track responsibly, take turns driving the hearse so the designated Dracula can have a chance to imbibe. And please remember your 100 SPF and your parasol or umbrella if you are a vampire so you don't disintegrate into ash. And always, always take care of the shapeshifters, the cryptids, the skinwalkers. Well, they would be shapeshifters. I mean, that's really redundant. Mythical creatures, folk monsters. The list is too long, so I just sort of changed around, I guess, who I give mention to. But please take care of them. You know who they are. We all know at least one, if not more. They deserve our love and respect and our utmost care at this time. So please take care of them, check in on them, let them know they are loved and appreciated, and that the world would be a much less magical place without them. I love you guys. See you in the next video. Bye now.